welcome back to the channel. I am TechyPlayz, and welcome back to some Pokemon Legends ZA. When last we left off, we had a whole debacle with Jacinthe, which I believe is the name pronunciation that I was butchering all last stream. We got invited to a tournament. We arrived at the tournament, then got called away for some rogue Mega Evolution fights. It seemed that Jacinthe both understood but also didn't understand that takes precedence over the tournament, but she definitely didn't get that at least one of us, me, was still willing to go do the tournament afterward. So now it's all been sorted out. It took battling some of her goons. Hello, Bendy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the check-in, blurp. But now we've got everything sorted out. It took battling some of her underlings to get the point across or whatever. But now we can actually go and do Jacinthe's tournament. And hopefully not be, like, stalked by her all crazy girl style. Yeah. Let's fast travel to the hotel. Probably just gonna call it the Ritzy Hotel. Because I did not look at the pronunciation for the hotel. It's healed up, right? I don't know why I opened the menu for that. I'm used to doing that for Pokemon Scarlet. But with this game, you actually see the health bars on the bottom. So, might want to turn music down a little. How's that? Is it better now? Okay. See, I didn't think it like when I look at the mixer, it looked like it was barely like audible. So I did like try to tweak it up a little bit. Not anywhere near where my voice level goes. But I was just like, maybe it needs to be up a little bit. That was the wrong move, apparently. Just leave it where it is. Don't touch nothing. Okay, so let's talk to the bunny. Yeah, I got my challenger's ticket. I got that before we even started this whole thing. Got back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? That's my only options. Sure, let's go with fierce. Just look angry. Okay, finally, kindly follow me to the venue. Lady Jacinthe is waiting for you. Finally, we've been waiting here forever for you. For me? After you left, we figured that the tourney was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this weird Jacinthe zone thing. Okay, at least we weren't the only ones. Dear friends and honored guests, I thank you for your patience. I'm delighted to announce that my tournament, organized by me in my honor, has recovered its missing pieces. Now, have a look at the tournament bracket. Wow, she's like, I'm in the finals. You all can pick yourself. Okay. As you can see, I am the Ultra Deluxe top seed, a fitting position for your humble hostess. No, there's nothing humble about you, except for like the way that you speak, like not what you say, but like the way you say it. Wow, there's planning things with your own convenience in mind, and then there's this. For round 1, we have Canary facing off against Jacob. Once you're ready, please speak to Labani on the court. Now then, my dear friends, let le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe commence. Well, this is Jacinthe's tournament, so I guess we've got to do this even if it seems bizarre. We're going to give all the little bits to Lucario real quick. Because last time I faced Canary, or Canary, I in the same video where I learned just the pronunciation for Jacinthe, it was also saying Canary or Canary is the proper pronunciation, but like that's less of a French only name word thing than Jacinthe is, so that one's an either or for me. I'll try to do Canary like I originally started the series with saying, but if I say Canary, then we all know who we're talking about. Alright, a little bit of a bump to Lucario because last time I faced Canary, it was a little bit rough on poor Lucario. I mean, he did most of the lifting for the whole battle, but Electros did a number. Right. I'm just here to show all my adoring Kinetics how strong and how cool and strong I am. This time, I know I'm gonna win. Sure. Not taking any chances this time. Good thing too, because I would absolutely did that. Yep, I did it again. And you did the same thing to Lucario again. And then there's the swearing. Lost again. Me. But I'm Canary. Thank you both for that spectacular battle, Canary and Jacob. I'm excited. I am all excitement and anticipation. It's a weird way of phrasing it. To see how the rest of the battles play out. Alright, so I beat Canary. Ivor beat Philippe. Gwyn defeated Tarragon. R.E.P.O defeated Tawny, of course. And then Jacinthe is just Jacinthe. Dear friends and honored guests, we have made it to the end of round 1. The trainers who qualified for the next round are Jacob, Ivor, R.E.P.O, and Gwyn. For round 2, we have Ivor facing off Jacob. Once you are ready, please speak to Labani on the court. Once again, I have to fit. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, everyone's healed. Let's see, my best bet against fighting types would probably Charizard because of flying type. Because I'm not sure if there's any other, like, major... Unless there's a better defense against fighting type that I'm not thinking of it. Yeah, fighting also has a weakness to Psychic and Fairy. I wonder where I could possibly get a Psychic Fairy type to... And Gardevoir is already selected because... Okay, that works out. Okay. I could have just went on. Without further ado, let the battle between Ivor and Jacob begin. A quick word, please. I feel you should know that Labani here was the reason I started my strict training regimen. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that on second thought, never mind all that. I should focus on our match. Let's have a fair fight, yes? What the What the beat him to it. Oh, that was an Oka. Oh, damn! I did not realize Draining Kiss did that much damage. At least to a Phalanx. Omega or not. Was not expecting the one hit though. Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I am stronger, I thought I could defeat Libani and thus heal my past trauma. But it seems I still have one more training to do. On the plus side though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the best in your upcoming battles. Another outstanding battle. Thank you for that performance. I do hope that the remaining battle for this round will be equally enjoyable to watch. Dear friends and honored guests, we have arrived at the end of our round 2. The winning trainers were R.E.P.O and Jacob. So I don't get to face Gwyn again. Okay. Which naturally means they will be our competitors in round 3. Once you're ready, please speak to Libani on the court. Poisoned. I think I should stick with Gardevoir. Without further ado, let the battle between R.E.P.O and Jacob begin. So I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's the perfect place to repay you for the defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss, remember your training with me. You'll be fine. That idiot. I'll need to teach him to keep his mouth shut. But well, me and my crew have gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun. Well, not good. Can you stop just going? Thank you. You and your Pokemon sure are entertaining. I'll give you that. Well, I think They're just better than yours. Blast. Still not good enough. Not even after I roped Philippe into helping me train. Oh, embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, battles with you are a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun. I caught every moment of your battle from my VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, Jacob and Corbeau. The trainer who has fought all the way to the top of Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe is my personal favorite, Jacob. In your next battle, you'll be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me. The time has come for you and I to battle, my dear Jacob. Time and again, I was delayed in bringing Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe to fruition. In the end, I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. You could have just waited a little bit longer. Didn't have to do any of that. Now, here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, nay, exceed the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with spectac... Psycho? Down, boy. No, sit. Can wait. It can wait for like 2 minutes for me to beat her and then be done. Right? What is that Pokemon? How did it even get in here? More trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong. Lysander? Here's Zygarde's wish. Is that man a fan of Jacob's, perhaps? He can't be. He's alive. The leader of Team Flare who vanished after his failed attempt to create the world he dreamed of. Lysander. Wait, the guy who used the ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, it was a shocking turn of events. I don't care, I want to go home. Oh, what? No way. That's Lysander. That's Lysander over there, isn't it? Can it, Philly? Don't make a scene in front of Lysander. You're embarrassing me. Zygarde showed itself in order to face you in battle. It can wait. Its wish is that you two face each other in earnest and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond, I mean, is a connection that can never be severed. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumiose from crisis. I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe back. How marvelous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alors, I myself desire nothing more than to battle against Jacob. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this dear Pokemon 1000%. And that entrance, what could be more splendid than a surprise appearance by a special guest? You are Lysander, yes? Naturally I recognize your visage. Your visage. You are quite the celebrity in Kalos, after all. I will ask the hotel staff to come by with more hors d'oeuvres. Doesn't matter who I was, I remember none of it. I am here to say that I wish for Zygarde and Jacob a battle. Yes, of course, by all means. Lemony, would you handle this? Here for your next opponent will be the mysterious Pokemon Zygarde. This is like when you're in a tier list and there's like that honorable mentions right before you get the last, that top one spot or whatever. It's like, just insert you here. It's like, I'll wait. Finally, I'll wait. I'll have some patience. So this is like a warm up to the end kind of battle. Zygarde certainly doesn't think so. Zygarde's like, this is the only battle that matters. Alright. So we're fighting Zygarde, which is a ground dragon. So I think using Gengar would be ill-advised. Let's see. Stab, but I can do both ice and dragon type moves without being affected by dragon. And I have no, that's bad. The ground type. I don't know if Zygarde knows any ground type moves, but being that he's a ground type Pokemon, it's very likely. So that would actually be a very bad idea. As long as I don't Mega Evolve, I could, you know... Wait. Yeah, for Alligator has both Dragon and Ice type moves without being a Dragon type himself. Unless I Mega Evolve him. So same story for both of them. Not Dragon type unless I Mega Evolve. So, keeping that in mind, this so the only difference, the only advantage I have for using for Alligator is it has both a Dragon and an Ice type move, where Charizard doesn't have an Ice type move for obvious reasons. I don't even think you can learn one. Now, my initial thought was to use Ampharos because it had both a Dragon and Ice type move. But that would be bad because if it uses like an Earthquake or whatever. Ampharos is in deep crap. So no. And then I could use Gardevoir for Fairy type coverage in case for Alligator goes down. But I don't think that's going to happen because, like, yes, Zygarde's a legendary Pokemon, but it's in its, like, 25% form or whatever. It's like it's in its lowest not single cell form. So it's not going to be crazy powerful like it would be in its complete form. So Gardevoir could be backup with the Fairy type. Yeah, because nothing else that wouldn't get trashed by a ground type move is a better fit damage wise than for Alligator. So we're gonna use for Alligator. That and water type is super effective against ground, but I think the dragon type negates that. Yeah, I have it. Just so I make sure I have my facts right, I do have Prodex pulled up on my phone, and it says ground dragon types have 2 times weakness to dragon and fairy and a 4 times weakness to ice. It doesn't say anything about water type anywhere, so I'm going to assume it's neutral damage, which I can use. But it's not going to be as effective as if it was a ground and just about any other type, or only ground type. So, time to fight and try, like, remember, don't Mega Evolve unless you want to take super effective dragon damage. Oh no. Wait. Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. The more Zygarde cells it gathers, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities. Her. You're gonna reach 50% form, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Zygarde's 50% form. Not what I was hoping for, but it's still not his complete form. So it went from we definitely shouldn't need Gardevoir's fairy type coverage as a backup to we might. But it's still a very light might. Ah. I'll treat this more like a Rogue Mega Evolution fight. Awesome. Frozen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on! Of course I can't skip this freaking... I was right, we were gonna need Gardevoir. But I didn't think I was gonna get, like, targeted and not have the automatic switching. Like, hey, switch your Pokemon out. No, it's just like, oh, your Pokemon faint. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This time I wasn't gonna take any chances. I was healing. I was like, you know what? I'm not giving you a moment to breathe. As best I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now you've seen Zygarde in its 50% form, but not yet in its ultimate one. Zygarde complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokemon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. Denizens of Lumiose, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answer. Hello, my dear Jacob. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you truly are exceptional. And now it is time for the undeniable, incredible Jacob and the exceedingly incredible host for this terrific tournament to begin the final round. But this is not merely the final battle, it's also our promotion match. Hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the riveting resolution of today's events. Yeah. Alright, here we go again. Hello. At long last, we get to battle one another. What a tournament it has been. So eventful, one might even think it's been going on for years. Now, here we are, after so many twists and turns, at the conclusion of this momentous event. I'm glad to have entered the ZA Royale. It has allowed me to cross paths with some of the greatest trainers in Lumios, including myself. Thank you very much. Once I reach rank A, I will make it my mission to bring happiness to the people of Lumios. To do so, I will make each and every one of them into the strongest trainers they can be, for that is my duty as an influential socialite. Let's begin our promotion match and the conclusion of the Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe. May it be a battle worthy of the occasion. You've been challenged by Jacinthe of the SBC. To switch my Pokemon. I guess this wasn't the right one for the thing anyway. I was expecting fairies. Is a lot.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Lisa. Do I give her the check-in blurb? This is probably a terrible idea, but here we go. Why did I do that? Really hoping to do the Mega Gengar to finish out the fight. I'm very tempted to, before the next stream, to just level 100 everything. Because it's getting ridiculous. Most heartfelt congratulations on your victory, as well as your promotion. Have a look at our audience. Everyone looks very pleased. I dare say we managed to convey to them the joy that comes when trainers and Pokemon with a deep bond battle side by side. Please continue your efforts to protect the city of Lumios. Naturally, I will help however I can. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this Super Deluxe TM. Rar, rar. Oh, thank you for or congratulations on the 10 stream streak. I don't call that the streaks very often, but yes, thank you for having a 10 stream streak. I don't know how to word it. And finally, let us end this sensational soiree with a special fist bump as a gesture of goodwill. Yes, the most fanciest of gestures. Only the upper crust know about the illustrious fist bump. Now then, let's give another heartfelt round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Can't believe you won Jacinthe's tournament and your promotion match. So you're rank B now. I'm still rank C, but I'll catch up to you in my promotion match tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with my signature croissant curry. Let's eat. I thought we might all get to eat at the ritzy party, but oh well, maybe next time. Having the same meal as always doesn't feel very celebratory, but I suppose I could have a bite. Finally coming around to appreciating the delights of croissant curry? No, but I'd be rude for me to refrain from eating when we're celebrating. Its delights are and will remain lost on you. Anyway, heck of a tournament, wasn't it? I can't believe even Zygarde showed. Who's Zygarde? It's a legendary Pokemon and a total enigma. Emma's been on its tail. For some reason, it seems to have taken a shine to Jacob. Oh, so that's the Pokemon we saw after calming down that Mega Barbaracle. It's kind of strange, but it really likes you for some reason. Sounds like Jacinthe. They're not the same at all. We should probably ask AZ about Zygarde. He might know more. Actually, has anyone seen Floette? She usually joins in when we're celebrating. Saw her head up to the roof with AZ earlier. Oh, okay. Well, for now, let's dig in. You were meant to be a guardian of the city, towering over her and watching her always. A 3,000-year-old desire, once foolishly held, a 3,000-year-old mistake so very foolishly made. It even cost me you, my beloved Floette. Cough, cough, cough. Now these bright young lives may pay my remaining debts. Of Lumios' future will be lost. So dark. The next day, your alarm's going off. Lumios trembles. Daisy, what's the matter? Prison tower. The unease spilling from it can now be felt even at a distance. Then it's time we did something about it. Not yet. The only one who can control the tower is Mega Floette. We need the strongest Mega Evolution user if we're to put this situation to rights. Did you say Mega Floette? Well, I guess it's not. I've got no choice but to reach the top of the ZA Royale and prove I can handle it. Yes, if you can prove that you are the strongest of all, then Floette may respond to your strength. I know, Floette, I know. You said last night you're still rank C, right? That's right. And the strongest Mega Evolution user of all is special Mega blah 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 blah. Sorry. The strongest Mega Evolution user is all but guaranteed to be Jacob. Hey, don't count me out. I'm the leader of Team MZ, remember? Just watch, I'll catch up. No, climb right past Jacob in the rankings. Then I'll make things right in Lumios, and I'll help so many people in Pokemon at once. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to Jacob. I'll be pulling for you too, Tony. Good luck climbing the ranks. I got a message from Minnie. He says I should come meet him at Quasartico. Wonder what he needs. He asked for you to come too, Jake. A summons from Vinny. Can we fast travel while indoors? Yes. You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Jacob for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. As they both just rush in without me and leave me outside. And I brought the Team MZ leader, Tawny, and her teammate Jacob as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. The two of you have helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right? What the trainers were saying? You mean this claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumios are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of hollow-tech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was hemorrhaging people and property values. We're in a free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take up on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Incorporated. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even though with no ties to the city, still it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emanating a peculiar energy, and that is when we also began detecting the strange power which we call Mega Power in all corners of Lumios. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves as drawn to this power. And now we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, then the people will abandon Lumios once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all of this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg your pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It's thanks to Vinny that I came to know AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ. And now... okay. And to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people in Pokemon Lumios. We're glad to help, right? Yeah, protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make this city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumios searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now if you excuse us. Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. We will email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ is here for. We're to make Lumios a city that people and Pokemon can share. Like you were saying, ma'am. Come on. We're headed back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. No. Not another meeting. So why'd Benny call you over to Quasartico? Guess the president just wanted us to know that they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She's counting on us to help take care of Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, we did hear from Vinny about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into. That we did, which I suppose it means it's time for another strategy meeting. Blech. Dragonite, Vert Section 3, Tyranitar, and Zone Section 4, and Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of these can be difficult to tackle even if they haven't Mega Evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. You feel like you're up for this? Of course! Two of those Pokemon are pseudo-legendaries. I should have leveled everything up to 100 before this stream. Team Z will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. Can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten working together now. Yeah, we claimed so many rogue Pokemon, Team MZ, or calmed, not claimed. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. So we'll stake out each location, then support Jacob from there. But first, Dragonite in Sector 3, Tawny. Marine, you go keep an eye on Tyranitar and Jean Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help with Starmie in Blue Sector 9. You always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders. I can handle it. Thanks. I'm real glad to hear that. You can count on us to heal you up. Heal up your Pokemon before we get into the battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. I'm debating on whether I should attempt these fairly serious. Well, Starmie, I don't know how good Mega Starmie is, but last I checked, probably not gonna be on par with the other two, which are pseudo legendary Pokemon. So I think we might want to call it here for this one, and I will train up. I will probably level 100 my whole team. Because I was starting to get some serious damage in this one, and like I pulled through. Like I didn't like getting just body slammed by a freaking Zygarde earlier because my Pokemon fainted, and it didn't. You're like, switch your Pokemon, switch your Pokemon, switch your Pokemon. Like, no, it's just like, no, I'm coming for you now. It's like, but before I could even pull out the next Pokemon, I got. So I don't want to get got. So leveling ahead to ensure smooth sailing is probably what's going to need to happen. So yeah, I feel like it's a good stopping point anyways, and we've been going for about an hour, so I think that's good. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to show your support on both Twitch and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, if that is where you're watching this from, there will be links in the description below to my friends' channels, as well as my social media just below that, and there will be a video and a playlist on screen for you guys to continue your watching journey here on the channel. And with all that said, I will see you guys there.